Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to Asset Podcast on YouTube. And what I'm doing here is I'm on Vudu. This is the Vudu Movies on Us, the free with ads shit they got on there. And I noticed for this month of October, they've put a lot of really good horror shit up on here. So I thought I must as well scroll through it, pick out some that I think people should go out of their way to watch, especially when they're free. Let's see. Top row, not really much. I know it's hard to tell. Let's see. That's a little bit easier to see. I'm gonna sit down because my knees are hurting. First one. This will be 2001 Maniacs. This is a 2006 kind of remake to H.G. Lewis's classic 2000 Maniacs. You know what the story of Brigadoon is. You know what this is. Town that reappears every so many years. They slaughter all the Yankees. All right. Let's see. Okay, nothing in that row. Nothing in that row. Wait a minute. No. Nothing. I'll put this in alphabetical order. American Sasquatch Hunters. I might actually have to watch that. That just sounds horrible. Amusement. This is actually pretty good. It's kind of slasherish. It's from 2008. People getting chased in like an amusement park. Actually, not bad. And this is another one. I never heard anybody mention it. This is Amityville 2: The Possession. It's the prequel to the original. It's based on the DeFeo case. It's got Paulie from Rocky as his dad, who him and his family moved into the infamous Amityville house. And the daughter is played by, I don't know the woman's name, but she was the French foreign exchange student in Better Off Dead, and she plays one of the princesses in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Really good, definitely worth watching. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nope. Nope. I've actually been wanting to watch some Bible Belt slasher. I don't know, it might be the Big Ass Spider is actually pretty good. This was a 2013 premiered on Sci-Fi. It's a giant monster, giant insect movie, but it's not bad. It's got Greg Grunberg, I think's the guy's name. I'm pretty sure he was on Heroes. Fairly well done. Let's see here. Of course, everybody knows about the Blair Witch Project. So far, that's what, been a couple. No. So far, nothing past that. Let's see. Okay, here we go. The Borrower. Now, this is a movie from the guy, John McNaughton, who did Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer. It's got Radon Chong, you got Tom Tolles. It's this alien who gets sentenced. He's like, instead of killing him, they decide the worst sentence, they send him to Earth, and every time he gets injured, his head explodes, he has to get a head from somebody else. Really cool little movie I never heard anybody talking about. And it's free on here. I watched this a few nights ago. Bubba Hotep. I figure if you're into horror, you know about this, but it's Don Coscarelli, Bruce Campbell, Ozzie Davis. It's based on a Joe Lansdale story. Bruce Campbell plays Elvis. He switched places with an Elvis impersonator, and Elvis impersonator is the one that died. And now he's in an East Texas nursing home with Ozzie Davis, who claims to be JFK, and they're fighting a mummy that's taking souls. Cannibal Diner. Oh, that's too new. That's the only bad thing about this is that some look decent, like, oh, it's kind of new. Of course, Child's Play. Cat of Nine Tails, an early Dario Argento film. It's more of a murder mystery, but his stuff's usually pretty good. It's definitely worth watching. Now, this one avoid. Christina's House. Family moves into a new house. It's dad and daughter. Something's going on, killing people. It's like saw-like traps in the house. I got this for 50 cents on DVD, and it wasn't even worth the 50 cents. If you go to my website, www.doubleteasbloggerreviews.blogspot.com, and look around, you'll find a review of it. I did it a few years ago, but they got the original Child's Play, so that's always cool. Okay, here we go. Class of 99. Class of 1999. This is semi-sequel to Class of 1984, set in, well, at the time when this came out in the future. Gang violence has become so bad that they use these experimental robots to be teachers in school, and they go nuts and start killing people. You got like Stacy Keach, you got Pam Grier, but right, City of the Living Dead. Lucio Fulci. This priest hangs himself, and it causes the portal to hell open. All these zombies are coming out. Gory as fuck. Really cool movie. I saw it years ago as Gates of Hell. It's known for the scene where the woman pukes her guts out, and there's a scene where Giovanni Ribisi gets his head drilled. Really, really good movie. Okay. The Collector. I've heard this is good. I've never actually finished it, but I've heard it's really good. The Crazies. George Romero. I mean, R.I.P. Uncle George. George Romero's military thriller. This virus comes out and causes people to go insane. They're trying to keep it contained to the one area. It was remade a few years ago with Timothy Olyphant. Remake was okay. Well, you got the first 3 Critters films. They're always fun. This is they got the 3 Cube films. And the thing about Cube is basically Saw before Saw. This first one came out in 98. These 7 people wake up and they're trapped in like this cube basically, and they got to figure out the puzzles and shit to get out. Really good stuff. At least the first 2 are. I've never seen Cube Zero. Yeah. Okay, I just watched this one the other night. This is kind of surprised. This is Deep Red. This is probably the best known of Argento's Giallo films. Giallos were like really gory murder mysteries from Italy. This is one where there's a print of it that's called The Hatchet Murders. That's slightly shorter. That is in the public domain or assumed to be. So you see that a lot on these free streaming things. That version. No, this is a widescreen, really nice looking movie. Really nice looking print. A guy witnesses a murder, and he's trying to solve it. Really well done. The Dentist, which is Corbin Burnson's Ron Usna film. He's a dentist that starts killing people. Really entertaining. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. Dolls. Stuart Gordon, early full moon. If it's not 100% full moon, it's somehow. People break down in the English countryside, if I'm remembering right. I think it's England. And they end up going to this house where this old couple have dolls all over, and the dolls kill the evil people. Really, really cool little movie. It's another one, if you go check my website. I reviewed it years ago. Nothing here so far. Okay, here we go. FDR, American Badass. Not really a horror movie. It's a comedy, and it's got Barry Bosworth as FDR, and he's fighting werewolves. Nazi werewolves. It's really cool. It's definitely worth watching. This one I'd never heard of till I saw it here. This is The Fergusons. It's got Monique Parent. That's why I didn't watch it, because I remember heard from a lot of like TNA comedies back in the day. This family moves into a new neighborhood, and it turns out they're cannibals, and they're killing and eating everybody. It's very short, but very entertaining. Of course, Flatliners, for everybody knows about Flatliners. Frailty, another one everybody knows about. Funny Games. This is a really cool one. This is the remake with Naomi Watts and Tim Roth. It's a Michael Haneke film. This couple goes to like a vacation house on the lake. 2 teenagers come over, said the neighbor's son to borrow some flour or something, and they end up basically taking the family hostage and just torture the shit out of them. But it's not exactly what you think. I know you can't really read. This ain't coming off the best. Got a bunch of Gamera film. Oh, they got a lot of Gamera films. Coolies Go to College. A fun little horror comedy. Jack Ketchum's The Girl Next Door. Very gruesome, but very good horror film about the Sylvia Likens case. It's very intense. It's a lot of people I've shown this to gave them nightmares. Okay. Oh God, Hellraiser Revelations. Oh, such a bad film. Okay, still not much else. Let's see. There's a lot of them. I just haven't hit them yet. The Horror Show. This is I don't know who directed. It's got Lance Henriksen and Byron James. Byron James is a mass murderer. He gets killed and comes back. Lance Henriksen is the cop trying to catch him. It's known as House 3 in most other countries besides like the United States and Canada. That's why there's House 1, House 2, and House 4. Well done movie. I don't hear shit about this movie at all. Okay, no, that's not. I thought that was gonna be the. Hold on a sec. I gotta change the way I'm holding this. Oh, hold on. Sorry about that. Whoa. Sorry about that. The phone rang. I had to go answer it real quick. Let's see. Is that the original Killer Party? No. Okay, this is not really a horror film. It's another Stuart Gordon film. It's called King of the Ants. This guy, poor guy, he's trying to get back on his feet. He gets a job working for a house painter that's played by George Wendt, Norm from Cheers. And ends up getting hired to go kill this guy for them, and it backfires on him. It's got Kari War, really good little movie. It's not really a horror movie. It's more like a crime suspense film. Okay. Let Sleeping Corpses Lie. I'd heard about this movie for years. And it's basically these cops chasing these couple of hippies that they suspect of killing some people. And it turns out it's zombies. Really, really good. This is one of those that I'd heard about for years and never got to see. I'm so glad I got to see. I watched this a few nights ago. Okay, now this one's a little better known. Well, these two are, but fuck it. Lord of Illusions, Clive Barker, based on his short story, Harry D. Moore. Fucking great movie. Really, really good. Now, this is the R-rated cut, so it's a little bit shorter when I'm used to seeing it, but really good. It should have been a huge hit. It just wasn't. Lords of Salem. Now, all the people that rail about, all Rob Zombie puts out, redneck, white trash, family movies. No, this is so far from it. This is his tribute to Euro horror, and it's so damn good. But it's one of those that a lot of people are not going to enjoy. So, if you like Euro horror, check it out. Maniac's a little too known. Really, I love it, but nothing there. Nothing there. That? Oh, that's a new one. Well, I thought that was a hammer one. It was Mummy Lives. I know you can't really read these. Of course, Night of the Living Dead, the original. And then they got this horrible Night of the Living Dead Reanimation, which is the sequel to Night of the Living Dead 3D, which 3D was not great, but it was better than this crap. Here we go. Opera. Dario Argento's opera. This young girl takes over the lead role in this opera and gets kidnapped by this guy, and he forces her to watch him kill people. When he's doing, he ties her up. He puts tapes needles underneath her eyes, so if she shuts her eyes, it'll go through her eyelids. So she's got to watch while he tortures and kills these people. Really good shit. I mean, it's Dario Argento. Most of this stuff is really good. Okay, still ain't shit. Oh, Prom Night. They got Prom Night 2. Prom Night 2 is actually pretty good. It's a good little ghost story. Prom Night 2, Hello, Mary Lou. It's barely connected to the first one, but definitely worth watching. I catch shit for this, but I like Rage Carrie too. I think it's pretty good. Kat Shea directed it, as far as I remember. She's a pretty good director. Carrie's daughter, and she has the powers, and it's got the oldest boy from Home Improvement in it. Here we go. Redneck Zombies. Just a fun little regional, made in Maryland, released by Troma movie. Definitely worth checking out. The DVD, the Troma Masterpiece DVD, used to be easy to find for cheap, but I don't know if it still is. But definitely, I mean, it's low budget, but it's definitely worth checking out. Man. So I'm trying to pick out the stuff that I don't think a lot of people have seen. Okay, that's not what I thought it was. And of course I got Sleepaway Camp 2 and 3, which are both really decent little movies. Here's another one I'd heard about for years, never watched. Michelle Sylvain, I guess that's how you pronounce it. Stage Fright. Bunch of actors rehearsing a new musical about a mass murderer, and somebody's on set killing him. Really good. Italian, mid-80s, kind of a slasherish film, but definitely worth watching. Stendhal Syndrome, another Argento. This is one of the ones he made with his daughter, Asia. Or some people mistakenly call her Asia. It's Asia. I thought it was Asia too. I finally heard her say her name. She's a cop. She's tracking down this killer, rapist killer. He ends up attacking her, and she starts going insane. Really well done. Now, this one is not horror, but it's really good. If you like Mad Max, this is Steel Dawn with Patrick Swayze. And it's a Mad Max ripoff, but water is a precious commodity instead of fuel. Definitely worth it. I said it's not horror, it's sci-fi. And this is the horror and sci-fi section. Okay, that's the old one. That's not what I thought it was. Here we go. Tamara. A kind of a Carrie-like ripoff from a few years back. The picked on girl at school, she's in love with this one guy. They accidentally kill her, and she comes back and kills all them. Well done. Definitely worth watching. Thanksgiving. God, it's been 10 years. Demonic turkeys are unleashed. She comes back and kills people. Really short, but really funny. And there's a Thanksgiving 3 on here, which I've never seen. And this one I started watching the other night. I'm not finished, but I've seen it before. This is Tombs of the Blind Dead. This is Armando de Osario film. It's his zombie flicks about the Knights Templar who had their eyes pecked out, and they come back and they hunt down their victims by sound. There's 4 of these. This is the first one. It's worth watching. Two Evil Eyes. I just watched this one not that long ago, a couple of nights ago. This is Dario Argento and Romero team up. And what they did is each one of them took an Edgar Allan Poe story. The first one is George Romero. It's like A Strange Case of something Vladimir. I don't remember exactly. It's got Adrienne Barbeau. She's married to this rich guy. He's dying. She's wanting to get the money as soon as she can. And her and his doctor are scheming to get all the money out of him. And it backfires on. The second one is called The Black Cat. And it's got Harvey Keitel. He's a crime scene photographer. And shit happens. Really well done. Really, definitely worth watching. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, that's not what I thought it was. This is one I never see anybody talking about anymore. This is Willard's, the Willard remake with Crispin Glover. Really well done. Willard has no friends. His friends are rats, and he trains these rats to kill people. Really well done. The original's good too, but for some reason the original and the movie it spun off from Ben, or has been the sequel. I don't ever remember. Excuse me. Neither one of them are available. Of course. Zombie or Zombie Flesh Eater, Zombie 2. It's known by Lucio Fulci's zombie movie that was actually started production. If I remember right, started production before Dawn of the Dead. Ship comes into the harbor in New York. It's abandoned. They go to investigate it. They found an island with zombies. You get the infamous zombie versus shark scene. There's a scene with the eyeball, the splinter in the eye. Just really good shit. Really gory. I mean, really, really gory. I'm actually surprised it's got an R rating. And that's it. But you know, that's a good. I mean, there's 461 movies to choose from, and I named a good 20 or 30. Yeah, probably about 20 that are worth watching. And there's other stuff here that might be worth watching. I've never seen, like, you know, let's say like this Zombie Croc. I'll end up watching that eventually now. I don't know how long these are going to be up. I'm recording this on the 16th. It's going up on the 17th. I'm assuming these will be up for all month, but especially a lot of this Italian stuff, like the Argento stuff, the Fulci stuff, before October started was up on there. So, you know, if you got a way to do voodoo on your TV, or, you know, your tablet or your phone, whatever, you know, give it a shot. It's free. And the best thing about it is you do get ads. But it's like every 15 to 25 minutes, you get like a 30-second ad, and it goes right back to the movie. That ain't bad considering it's free. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, give me that thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, all the other bullshit. Talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.